My name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
Welcome back for race number 5, which will be Jackpot 2, leg number 1. If you're a jackpot player, it will be run over 1700 meters. www.galloptv.co.za, a merit rated 72 handicap. The Paul Lafferty stable has a very strong hand here with the top 2 favorites. Number 2, Action Stations, the outright favourite at 7-2, and second on the boards is number 8, Attaboy at 9-2. Number 6, Just for the Penny, is 9-2, and then 5-1 about number 7, Master to Be. I'm going to start off with number 2, Action Stations, who is the current favourite from the Paul Lafferty stable. And despite him being off the track for 54 days, I think they've managed to squeeze in a gallop or 2 with Action Stations. And when you just look at his last 2 runs, second to Rodriguez, second to Majestic Warrior, and he's now off a 74. So they pushed him up a point for each of those runs, but he'll get the 4 kilograms off. And I think after having a good gallop with a good draw, he might be the horse to beat. But saying that, Rahil, number 8, Attaboy. He ran 19 days ago, went third behind Eddie the Mover. He's got Richard Ferry aboard. And I know when I was working with Paul last time out, and he said he really rates this horse, Attaboy. And once he goes the 1800, we'll see the best of him. And the booking of Richard Ferry going 1700 meters, I think Paul Lafferty could run 1-2 here.
I agree with you, Sheldon. It's obviously quite a notable jockey book in Richard Free riding for Paul, and I thought his last run behind Eddie the Mover was in a slightly stronger race than this, even though it was an MR73 D class event similar to what this is. But I just think the horses that were in that race were a lot more competitive than what he does meet here. So he could certainly be the right horse in the race, but I'm leaning towards number 2, Action Stations. Last time out, I think the inexperience of Navon Nastili just caught him out, and I think with James de Harbour riding him again, I think it could make all the difference. Draw 2, he seems like a horse that's an easy ride. You just jump out, you place him, get him into a nice position, allow him to get into a nice rhythm. And James is riding with a lot of confidence at the moment. So I'm going to be with number 2, Action Stations, to get the job done here. He's course and distance suited, and he's been the run-up in his last 2 starts. He's knocking on the door for that 4th career victory. And I think he's found the right type of race to be competitive and go close. So 2 for me, followed by number 8, Attaboy. And then a horse like Master to Be, I don't think is one that you can ignore. Even a horse like Just for the Penny, who's super consistent, he's honest. And it took him ages to win his 2nd start, but he won it, and he's holding his form quite nicely. So another win could sort of be on the horizon soon for him.
100% right. One of those horses that you have to include into the play. But when it comes to race number 5, we are sticking to the Paul Lafferty horses. And just looking at the roster, I believe Paul Lafferty is presenting on the day. So he'll give you the lowdown when they do the previews, and he'll be able to tell you exactly where Action Stations and Attaboy are at in their work regime and which of the 2 he prefers. So we'll leave it at that.
Good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.